Hey everybody, we're back working on the 71 Torino GT. In this episode, we're going to focus on the frame rail. We've got some rot in the frame rail where the previous owners had done some repairs. The whole bottom side of it is pretty much rusted out. So we're going to go ahead and start cutting out that rot and replacing it with new metal. So let's get to it.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to get real crazy because we're going to work on this area right here. So I'm going to turn this around. There's a little hole right there below the bolt, but it's even worse. So let me flip it. So you can kind of see that there's some rot going there. There's a bit of a patch. So this is on the frame rail. And I'm going to have to get under here and show you. Whew. The bottom is rotted. So starting with the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of 14 gauge and try to cut a piece to match before I cut this rod out. I'm going to try to just cut the rod out and then patch it, and then we'll go try to work on that side where we see the other part that's rotted. So I'm going to start with the bottom, that way I have a good surface to work from. Then I'll have to take out this mounting bolt and see if I can patch that up. So, but that's what we're about to get to work on. Well, it ain't pretty, but there it is. We patched the underside. I got to clean those welds up. It's so hard to weld upside down. The weld always kind of falls down. But I got enough in there to get it where it needs to be. I'll clean those up, re-weld a little bit, because they're just because of the way it's falling down. I couldn't get to where I was trying to weld in a lot of spots. But next, I got to work on the side. There's a weird patch there that's got a lot of holes in it, so I'm going to have to cut that out and cut out right below that bolt hole and make a new hole. So that's up on the agenda next, but I think that's all for now. It just took a lot of work just to get that in there. So all right, everybody, we're back out here. I didn't record any of what I was doing yesterday other than just the updates because it's just dark in here and it was this underside piece. But today we're going to work on this piece right here. There's a patch here already. And even when I had the bottom off, you could see holes that are there. So I'm going to cut this piece out and see if we can get this patched up. So that's should be able to get some recording going on with that. But it's a lot of work either way. So let's go. All right, we got it all nice and welded in. I gotta get the flap disc out and clean this up, especially around that hole. It needs to be nice and smooth for our bolt to be going through for our idler arm. So the other side needs to be patched up too, but I'm gonna have to remove the idler arm and basically just do this again. So hey everybody, we're back out here working as always. And I'm working on the inside of the frame rail now, and it's going to be kind of a weird episode probably because I'm not going to be able to record a lot because we're working under the car, so there's not going to be as much time lapse. This is really going to be me talking about what I'm about to do and probably showing you the after effects or the aftermath for that matter. So we're going to go ahead and get to this, and when I'm done I'll show you what we did. Alright, as you can see, we've got the bottom patched, we got the inside patched. It's a little bit rough, but we got it coated. I still gotta grind this down over here and smooth it out, but I can't get a good weld in. And there's some rot back here too, but I can't really do that without a lift. So I'm gonna have to get this to my buddy's shop, and we're gonna have to work on it there. So it might be a little bit on that, but that's what the frame rail repair looks like. It's not bad. It's a lot better and more structurally sound than it was, that's for sure. So now we gotta put the idler arm back on and get back to work on other stuff. Been doing all sorts of work off camera. Went ahead and installed our wiper motor. It's new, just with the replacement. Did some new wiring on it, of course it came that way. We got a new tray in for our battery and a hold down. Just been doing little things like that I can't really get on camera. It's kind of gonna be a weird episode because of that, but then, you know, with this, I got all excited, went and tested it out. The motor definitely works, but the switch, it doesn't. I can hold it and it works, but it won't stay on. And I went to go pull it out and it pulled right apart. So I had to order a new switch, and it looks like the old switch wasn't even a switch that was meant for that. It was a truck switch, and it looked like it was wrong. So I ordered a brand new switch from Dennis Carpenter. So hopefully that'll fix that. But small steps. Small steps. Probably focus on some other things. We'll do some electronic upgrades and you know, start getting this car back down on its wheels, and you know, just getting things sorted out. We got a lot to do to get this thing ready for the power tour, so we're gonna keep at it. But anyways, like, subscribe, comment, check out my other videos, and we'll see you next week.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change.